Hi all. I've just done a reset on my shade and I'd completely forgotten something until someone mentioned it. How would you like to know how to spend that IP a damn sight quicker than holding down that button? Right, it's a very simple thing, and I don't think it's that widely known. And it's been a long time since I did a kind of reset or anything like that on a character. Now, we've all recently received them in the mail. I've still got one left on this character, and as I'd leveled them, I used various weapons, some one-hand blunt and some ranged weapons to twink on armour and spirits and things like that at lower levels. Obviously now at 220, AI30, LE70, I no longer need all that. As I found out when I IPR'd them, I could get all their gear on without even getting other people's buffs. I just did it all with perks, etc., and a couple of lower level spirits. Now, I was spending the IP and I remembered. Now, normally, let's say we want to max out adventuring. Why you would, I have no idea, but let's say you do. Normally you'd hold this button down and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. Well, there's a lot easier way to do that while I just reset this skill now. If you look down to your left hand on your keyboard, you'll see at the very bottom usually the control key. If you hold the control key down and click on the plus, like add IP button, and click it once, et voila, it puts the maximum possible IP into that. Decide that, oh no, I didn't need that, click it again on the negative button, and that's how it works. So if we went to nano and casting now, shades don't actually use matter creation, so if I click it, it's maxed. If I click the negative, it's empty. If I want a specific amount, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Let's say I need I've got a nano, it needs 1200. Well, I could go upwards to 1200, or I could come down to 1200. Let's say it's 1500. Well, I would do it the second way. Now, I obviously don't need it on a shade, and nor do you need things like treatment. People say, but well, spirits don't use it. Just to show you, here's the head alpha, which is made from a collection of different betas, a quest head and something else. You add lower level spirits to them to make them into first tier alphas, then you combine those alphas together and upgrade them with betas. So here's my finished one. You can see there, sense 1276, agility 1276. They do have a level lock at 300 of 219, and obviously you do need to have the expansion. So there you go, there's all those stats, but it requires no treatment and it doesn't require a treatment clinic. I mean, well, what about when you're buffing and you need to use your health and nano recharger? Well, these were changed some time ago. Now, if you look, it says must be sitting on ground, must not have allied characters in combat, first aid from 1089 on this 145 one, or treatment from 1089. You don't need both skills, you only need one of them. So I've got 1210 there, and that's more to do with using first aids. The 160s are fine for me. Shades have plenty of self-healing from various perk lines. So just to prove it, I'm going to sit and click on the health and nano recharger. And target myself, and there you go. Now you can see here quite clearly I have 1200 in first aid, but I only have a trickle down of 329 in treatment. And if I click on treatment, you can see there Current improvement 0. There is no IP in that skill. So I could max it and spend all that IP, but you don't need to. Okay folks, bye for now.